I got to figure this out because one thing that Cam Capone interview did was great. And shout out to Cam Capone. This idea, like, there's a lot of narratives that sprint around that time. What is the song that really set shit off from Jamaica, like that 50 Cent thing? Because people mentioned the Ghetto Quran, but to me, that sounded like God gave me style, God gave me grace. Like, it was almost like positive, the Ghetto Quran. But then there's the other songs like Life's on the Line, How to Rob, Murder, Murder. Was that really the song that did it? Or was it just the movement was too much?
Was that the song that did what?
Was that the song that, because there's this like theory that a song came out. They said it in the Beef DVD. And the Ghetto Quran was one of them, or How to Rob was the one that did it.
That did what?
That changed things. Like, it was like a bomb that dropped.
No, it wasn't. No. How to Rob, it was a great song, right? It ruffled a lot of feathers, but nah, it didn't catapult Fifth into that mega stardom or street stardom wave. Nah, hell no. I think it was the mixtapes. You know, after he came back, after he got shot, like it's like, yo, I took these shots, I took these bullets, and I'm back better than ever. So like songs like Problem Child or Ma, 50 Back at It Again, like them type of shits. Those are the songs that started making him blow up. Like shit like Bump That, like the mixtape shit that he was doing, like he was crushing them with that shit. So the streets was paying attention after you get shot. Like people's like, oh yeah, what are you gonna do now? And he did what he had to do.
So I guess maybe the idea was that, oh, he got shot, he's done, that type of thing. And he comes back and he's the same. He's bigger and better.
He's bigger and better. Yeah, he wasn't the same after he got shot. He was like Superman at that time.
Yeah,
you know,
he was catching
that's
chairs.
What people looked at like yeah, I'm Superman. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like I survived this, I ate those, now I'm back better than ever.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? Because thinking about the Lost Boys, I feel like 50 Cent's lyricism doesn't get credit. Like, I think people think of him as like a go, but I think lyrically he's so talented. Do you agree with that? You seem to be kind of, your body language seems like nah.
No. Listen. I'm not a hater, right? I agree 1,000%, right? 50 is a great lyricist. He says some slick shit, right? But my face did that because like he's taken bars from me before.
Ooh.
Right? Like I said, so what if you diesel and like to lift weights, bitch? My 4-5 will lift you in that weight bench. This is something I said when I was young. It's something that I actually spit to him. He said, so what if you diesel and got a big chest? My 4-5 will lift you in that bench press. I said, oh shit. And then I said, yo, I got bullets for your whole hood like government cheese. And he said, I give guns away in the hood like it's government cheese. And I was like, what the f-? Me and Smurf actually got into an argument behind that shit because I'm like, yo, boy, this nigga stole my shit.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
Yeah, I hated it. You heard, I was mad. But, you know, Smurf spoke to me. He like, nah, yo, it is what it is. Just let it be. And I was like, yeah, all right, whatever. F-, you know? But I shouldn't have been surprised because it's somebody else's bars that I know he stole. There's a dude from our hood named Rydell. Now, but it was kind of like he dissed Rydell in the bar that he took because Rydell said, I got a fast car, NASCAR, a truck with a crash bar. And 50 came, he said, leave it to them. And they say they got a fast car, NASCAR, truck with a crash bar. See him in the 5 with stock rims. I just laughed, Paul. This was real shit. Rydell had the BMW 5 Series with the stock rims and shit like that. But that shit was dope back in the days. The BM wagon was dope back in the days. But he used that although he took his bars, he used that as an opportunity to shoot at him. For what reason? I don't know.
Yeah, you know what's funny is I go through this with like the Haven and Oskino where Jay will do something that other people will be like, yo, that's not a big deal. They don't even talk about you.
Right.
And why would they talk about you? They billionaires. They got money. They don't give a about y'all. But they're like, this is about me. I know it's about me. And y'all think I'm crazy.
Right.
So what is it with these rappers? They get so rich, have the most beautiful women in the world, have the fastest cars, talking to CEOs from Pepsi, that they still feel the need to take shots at people from like their childhood or from the past.
I don't know. Actually, like I guess they feel like crushing that person's dreams or whatever the case may be. I honestly couldn't tell you. I don't know. I don't know.
As if I feel like it's a way to talk to y'all because they can't.
It is.
Yeah.
It is, and it's a way to say, yeah. Although I know you, like, you know.
Has he always been like that? Has he always kind of
Who?
played those 50? Like, does he play like those mind games with people? Because it seems like he does the same thing on Twitter.
Yeah, he shot at a lot of people from my hood. Shout outs to Mutlow. Mutlow was he was a big deal around my way back in the days and whatnot. Shout out to Mutlow, you know. He did that with him. You know, he threw shots at him on the song because he felt like Mutt was supposed to give him a gun after he got shot, or the gun that he wanted after he got shot. And I think Mutt gave him a 9 as opposed to a 40 cal, and I think he was mad behind that, and he shot at Mutt. He shot at Bob Busy, which was like an OG around my way. He shot at Busy. He shot at Charlie Rock, rest in peace and whatnot, like, cause Charlie Rock was again a hustler that ended up falling off, and you know, 50 made light of his situation. Like he does a lot, like, in his music that people from the block would know. Like he said, rest in peace to Black. That's my man Donnell Stevens, right? He said, L took my Trey Pound and blew Black heart out his back. Now this is a very sensitive subject because Black is our childhood friend, right? And the person that he got killed by is our childhood friend. That person ended up doing time for it, but it was something that was never meant to happen. It was like some spontaneous shit, and that divided the hood also. So, you know, when he say certain shit, people feel some sort of way because they understand what he's talking about.
Ray, throw it up. You turn it up, Domination. 100 sheep, I'd rather 10 lions. Loyalty, don't want no switch siders. Loose lips to sink an empire. Run your mouth and get your shit right. 100 sheep, I'd rather 10 lions. Loyalty, don't want no switch siders. Loose lips to sink an empire. Run your mouth and get your shit right. Watch how you mention us, you know how we give it up.